This is our third lesson, which talked about hardware and softwares. I'm going to describe what a hardware or a software is. A hardware is a physical component of a computer, and are also known as hardwares. It refers to the object that can be actually touched. It's what you can touch. Example, input and output devices, processors, circuits, and the cables is an example of a hardware. A software is a program or a set of instructions that causes the hardware to function in a desired way. The basic difference between the hardware and software is just as exists between TV and TV studio. Without TV studio, that is a software from where the programs are telecast, the TV hardware is a dead machine. There are 5 categories of softwares which we are going to discuss right now. We have operating system, then we have translators, we have utility programs, then application programs, then general purpose programs. Let's start with the operating system, which you can call also OS. Many people use OS in information technology industry. So, what is an operating system? It is a software that manages the resources of a computer system and schedules its operation. The operating system acts as interface between the hardware and the user program and facilitates the execution of the programs. Generally, operating systems acts as an interface between the user and the hardware of the computer. Example is it's bridge between the user and the hardware. The user interface provided by OS can be characterized based or graphical. So it can be characterized based or graphical. It can be CUI or GUI, which is character-based user interface or graphical user interface. So let's say, what is a CUI? It's a character-based user interface. It is operated with keyboards only, such as MS-DOS or Unix. So when you come to another one is graphical user interface, which is a system that can be operated with mouse and keyboard, e.g. Windows, any type of Windows. So this operating system, you can also call DOS, it was developed as early as 1990s by Bill Gates at the age of 19. It is suited for personal computers. DOS is a singular user and singular task operating system. Then we have Windows. It works with DOS and it supports single user and multi-task system. It requires a powerful PC with a minimum RAM of 8 MB. Unix and Xenix, it is suited for multi-user and multitask system. Then we have translators. Computers can understand instructions only when they are written in their own language, the machine language. Therefore, a program written in any other language should be translated into a machine language. The software that translates the instructions of different languages is known as translators. There are 2 types of translators, that is compilers and interpreters. A compiler checks the entire user written program known as source program, and if it is error-free, produces a complete program in a machine language known as object program. The source program is retained for possible modification and correction, and the object program is loaded into the computer for execution. Yeah. The source program is retained for possible modification and corrections, and the object program is loaded in the computer for execution. If the source program contains errors, the compiler produces a list of errors at the end of the execution of a program. E.g., a compiler translates the whole program before execution. An interpreter does a similar job, but in a different style. The interpreter translates one statement at a time, and if it is error-free, executes it. this continuously last statement. Thus, an interpreter translates or executes the first instruction before it goes to the second one, while a compiler translates the whole program before execution. Then let's talk about the major difference between a compiler and interpreter. Error correction is very much similar in the case of interpreter as it translates the statement in stages. The compiler produces an error list of entire program at the end. Another one, interpreters takes more time for the execution of a program compared to the compilers as it translates one statement at a time. Then we have programming languages. There are three types of programming languages. We have machine languages, we have assembly languages, then we have high-level languages. Let's start with machine languages. Computers respond only to machine languages. This language is in terms of binary codes, that is zeros and ones. All programs should be written with these codes, which is difficult, time-consuming, and leading to errors while writing the program. There is no unique standard machine language. Rather, there are many machine languages. These are machine dependent. These are referred to first generation languages. Then we have assembly languages. It uses mnemonic codes rather than numeric codes. As in machine languages, example, add or a is used as a symbol for addition. It requires translators to convert into machine languages like machine language. Writing programs in assembly language is also time consuming. These are also machine dependent. Then we have high level languages, which is HLL. These are referred to as problem oriented languages, POL. Yeah. These are referred to as the third generation languages. The advantage of the languages are the high level languages are convenient for writing programs as they can be written without any code. These languages follow rules like English and English language. Because of their English-like nature, less time is required to write a program. They are machine independent. A program written in any HLL can be run on a computer of different types without any modification. Okay, then we have several high-level languages which are in common use. We have Fortran, we have COBOL, we have BASIC, then we have Prolog and Algol. You can go and check what it entails. Then we have utility programs. These are pre-written programs supplied by the manufacturer for maintaining day-to-day activities of a computer. Example, copy, sort, mailing, virus scanning software. Then we have application program. These are user-written programs to do a specific job which can be changed to meet the individual needs. These programs are written in different languages such as BASIC or C, or by using database packages like DBase or Oracle. We are going deeper. Example, payroll, billing, railway reservation. Then we have 5 general purpose languages. These packages are developed to suit the needs of research workers, scientists in different fields. These packages are categorized as data analysis, word processing, spreadsheets, graphic, and databases. Talking about data analysis, you can use SPSS, that is statistical packages for social science, MSTA8, Microstat, GenStat, and SAS. Word processing, e.g. WordPerfect, WordStar, MS Word, Curator, and Norton Editor. Spreadsheets, e.g. Lotus, QPro, VP Planner, Symfony, and MS Excel. Then we have graphics, e.g. Lotus, Storyboard, PowerPoint, etc. Databases, e.g. DBase, Foxbase, FoxPro, Oracle, MS Access. Functions of operating system. Today, most operating systems perform the following important function. Process management. It manages the assignment of processor to different tasks being performed by the computer system. Then we have two, that is memory management. It manages the allocation of main memory and other storage access to the system programs, as well as user programs and data. Then we have input stroke output management. It manages the coordination and assignment of different input and output devices while one or more programs are executed. File management. It allows all files to be easily changed and modified through the use of text editors or some other file manipulation routines. Then we have establishment and enforcement of a priority system. It determines and maintains the order in which jobs are to be executed in the computer system. Another one, interpretation of computer and instructions, facilitates easy communication between the computer system and the computer operator. Thank you so much for today's class. It has been so much great to learn big words. I know I've spoken about a lot of big words. Yeah, so what you have to do, you can go check an example and also fine-tune yourself to know more about this. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.